Hey guys, so for today's video I have recorded my go-to nighttime makeup look. I posted a picture recently on Facebook of this makeup look and a few of you asked if I would do a tutorial on this look. So this is exactly what I've done. Like always, I apply MAC Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyes. Priming your eyes before applying your eyeshadow will help your eyeshadow stay on throughout the day and stop it creasing. It will also make your eyeshadows appear a little bit more pigmented. I set the primer with MAC Blanc Type. This just gives a really good base for you to begin your eyeshadow look with. Using a blank canvas E25 brush, I apply Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie just above the crease. This is a transition colour. It's not a really strong colour. Basically what this colour is doing is you're using it to help your other colours blend in. It's important to really blend out this colour because you want this colour to look as natural as possible and you definitely don't want any harsh edges. Next up, I use Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. I absolutely love this colour. I apply this colour more or less where I applied Peach Smoothie, but just not as high and probably slightly more into the crease. Again, you really blend this colour. I have taken it out quite far. I'm not worried about being messy here because I am going to tidy it up afterwards. In fact, it makes life so much easier when you don't have to worry about being neat and tidy because I'm going to go in with a makeup wipe after and I'm going to tidy it all up. I actually can't say enough good things about the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. They're so beyond pigmented and they blend really well. I keep telling myself I don't need any more of these colours, but I really want some. Taking Makeup Geek's Frappe on a MAC 217 brush, I apply this onto the outer corner of the eye and up slightly into the crease. I'm not being really precise with this because I will tidy it up. It's important when you're applying this colour that you build the colour up as you go rather than going in with a whole heap of product at once. Putting on a small amount of product and building up to your desired look is much better than going in with a whole heap of product. You also really need to blend this colour out. I've taken a clean E25 brush and I'm just blending it up as much as I can. Taking Cocoa Bear on a blank canvas E10 brush, I apply the colour just slightly above the crease and detail down the outer corner of the eye. This is such a good brush for like crease work or precision work, and if you are a fan of a cut crease, this brush is fantastic for that. Using a clean blank canvas E25 brush, I went in and I blended yet again. Blending is the key to this look. You really want to blend at every single stage. We've been using quite an awful lot of dark colours, so it's time to brighten the eye up a little bit. Using MAC Naked Lunch, I get a flat shader brush and I spritz it with MAC Fix Plus. This helps the colour become a lot brighter on the eye, a little bit more metallic looking, and it helps stay on your lids longer. You need to be quite precise when applying this because as it's wet, it is a little bit harder to blend. But once it dries, you can take a clean E25 brush and blend it again. Taking a clean makeup wipe, I just go ahead and I just tidy up the edges. This just makes life so much easier than having to be neat and tidy when you're applying your eyeshadow. Using my absolute holy grail primer, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer, I prep the skin and get it ready for my foundation. On a night out, you're going to want your foundation to last all night and stop the foundation breaking down or wearing away in parts of your face. A primer will do this. Not only that, it will blur out to an extent any fine lines or wrinkles or imperfections. Now, it's not a miracle worker, but it will make your skin look that much better for applying your foundation. I've used MAC Pro Longwear here in NC30. I find that the MAC foundations, the MAC Pro Longwear, the MAC Studio Fix are really good on my skin for a night out. They give quite a flawless finish and give really good coverage, and best off, they have no SPF, so you're not going to get the dreaded white face flashback in photographs. Once I've finished applying my foundation, I take a damp Real Techniques Miracle Sponge and basically just bounce it over the face for an even more flawless finish. So surprise, I had a little bit of a technical problem here and basically the camera cut out when I was recording the eyeliner and the smudging bit underneath the eye. Basically what I did was, using the Physicians Formula 2-in-1 eyeliner and lash boosting serum, I applied a winged liner I used the NYX kohl on my waterline, and underneath the eye on a smudgy brush I applied the Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear and Bitten and smudged it out and blended it a little bit to give a little bit more of a vampy look. To fill in my brows, I've been using the Eylure Brow Crayon. As I have embroidery, I actually don't need to do very much for my brows, but I really like this for just giving my brows a little bit more darkness. This is one of those roll-up brow crayons. It's quite waxy, but I quite like this as it keeps your hairs in place. It won't replace my Anastasia Brow Wiz, but it is a really good alternative, and the fact that it is less than a tenner makes it all the better. As always, I highlight underneath the brow bone with a white eyeliner. I normally use the NYX Jumbo Pencil and Milk, but I can't find a pair big enough to pair it, so I have been grabbing just a random white liner. I apply this just underneath the brow bone and blend it in, as it gives your brows a little bit of height and at the same time highlights. To set my foundation, I am using the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. I use this on a fluffy brush and I just pat it onto the skin. When going out at night, I like a little bit more of a heavy duty contour, so I have been using the Inglot Contouring palette. It comes with both a lighter and a dark colour, and I just swirl my Nima Wendy brush over these to get a nice mix of colour. I don't go in with loads of colour at once, instead I gently build up to get my desired contoured look. You don't want to look like you've got a slap on the face, instead you want to look like it's just a shadow for where your cheekbones should be. For my blusher, I've been using MAC Margin. This is a dirty peach colour that has a little bit of a shimmer. I used the Nima Tara brush to apply this, and it just gives your cheeks a beautiful glow. For nighttime, I love a really highlighted look, and there really is no better product than the Inglot Sparkling Dust. I have it in number 2, and taking a fan brush, I just gently apply it onto the cheeks. Sometimes it doesn't apply great with this, so I pop a little bit onto my fingers and I just blend it in. I then contour out the temples and my forehead. I have quite a high forehead, so I contour all over the forehead, but if yours isn't so high, you just have to take it halfway across the forehead. For my lipstick, I've used the Inglot 230 lipstick. This is a cream lipstick and it is a blue toned red with a hint of pink to it. It's quite long wearing now. It doesn't last as long as MAC Ruby Woo, but because it's more comfortable to wear, it probably is more suited to a long night because Ruby Woo can be quite drying. And there you have it. That is my go-to nighttime makeup look that I've been wearing recently. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, just leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. I'd love if you could subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to follow the blog on Facebook and check out the blog page on www.thebeautifultruth.ie. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.